my dudes, welcome back. Today I am going to be playing Dragon Age Origins. I'm super excited. I'm trying to go down a certain path with it. Hopefully I can do that. If not, that's cool. But I really want. I mean, as the title says, then I really want to try and get the become queen when Alistair becomes king in the end. If you don't know anything about Dragon Age Origins, you're in for a whole bunch of stuff. It's so much fun. There's so much lore. Oh, I love it so much. I've played this all the way through, I believe, 3 different times. But I've played all the way up until Orzammar, like a whole bunch of different times. So hopefully we can do that. We can get that going, but yeah, let's just get right into it then. And let me turn the music on. Also, probably the music you were hearing before is this one, but I found it on Spotify, so let's do this. Let me move my mouse out of the way. Starting new game. Origins. I'm also gonna finish this all the way through because I haven't done all the other DLCs before. I've only done the main game, so, and I've played a little bit of Awakening, but I haven't finished that one. So, which I think I was in the process of finishing that one before I just hit new game, so. But yeah, I'm super excited. I love this game. The second one is my favorite out of all 3 of them so far. I also haven't finished the third one though. And so is the Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all of the world. Catacomb of Threnities. Sorry.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Is a big boy.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Literal chills. I get chills every single time that plays out. Every single time. I love it so much. Ugh. Also, I think, I'm not positive, but the voice actor for Duncan, who you just saw, you'll see more of him, is also I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Al Mualim from Assassin's Creed, your mentor. So I really hope I didn't pronounce that horribly wrong, but okay. So I know of course which background I want to be, but and race of course. But I don't know which class, cuz normally I play rogue. And with mage you get a totally different background with it. So I'm in between warrior and rogue. I kind of want to play rogue again, but at the same time I also want to try being a warrior because then I can be a berserker like Oghren, but I don't know. Or I could be a Templar at the same time too, or have Templar abilities. But I can also get Duelist, Master Duelist from Isabella, which she has an appearance in this for like 2 seconds, and then she comes back in the second one. But I do like picking locks, and it comes in handy to pick locks and everything, so I think I'm gonna be basic, and I'm just gonna choose Rogue again. And Human Noble. What should we name her? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Oy. You can even do like a random name generator if you want. That actually, I might do that. We'll see. Hey, what's going on, Spartan? How you doing? One of my favorite names that I've used like previously in like roleplay characters, then I've used I'm pretty good, just trying to figure out a name for my character. I kind of want to let you guys choose it, but at the same time, if you don't want to choose it, then I can just put a random name generator on here. But there we go. I guess I looked this up way too often for D&D characters. Because it was like, hey, you've already done this before. Let's see. Human? Female? Hadvisa's pretty cool. I mean, my last name's gonna stay the same, so I think I'm gonna choose... Oh, I did have Kata before. That's one of my favorite names. I think I might do Kata. We won't be able to change it after, so... Oh, did I need a... Hold on. This is gonna bother me if I don't capitalize it. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Kata. It's such a pretty name. Alrighty. I'm gonna spend like hours on this. Not literally, but skin. Oh, that's skin complexion. Gotcha. I can be old and wrinkly. I'm gonna let her have some color to her. I think I might do that. The blush is fine. Blush intensity is fine. Lip color! Gotta love the makeups! Sure. I like that dark color. It's more blue. Did not want it to be blue. Is there black? I'd rather do like black. Yeah, that works. Tattoos? Oh, those are pretty. I think I might do that one. But I also really like that one. I think that's more of a red color, I don't know. And this just... yeah, okay. Let's stick with that. Of course I'm changing the hair. No bueno. Normally I choose this one. Or I choose... which one is it? It's like a high bun. That's the ponytail. Yeah, I do that one. I think I might do the low buns though. Low buns are pretty. My arm's falling asleep already. There we go. Hair color. I have to be a redhead. Have to be. I think the eyebrows were fine before. Yeah. Sure. That works. Eyes are fine. Nose is fine, I think. Yeah. I don't want to bore you guys with all this, so... and I don't really pay attention to all that much of it. Well, that's fine. Portrait's fine. Voice. No.
I have lost the spell! My weapon does nothing.
Okay.
I need buy, please.
She still sounds young, but experienced.
Greetings.
This is experienced.
Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack. Move aside.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I have lost my concentration.
That makes her sound too old.
It is unharmed.
I must get by.
Yeah.
Charmed.
I kind of like this one, but...
Oh, there went the spell. Not working. Move aside, please.
Greetings.
oh,
Ugh, my spell.
I kind of like that
What
one.
does it take to kill these things?
Think I might go violent or sultry. I think violent is the way to go. that doesn't sound great, but yeah, let's do that. Kada Kuzlind. I am going to add 2 One there. One there. And one there. Because Constitution is important. I am going to choose... I love... It sounds bad, but I love, like, manipulating people in games, if that makes sense. It's more like... I try to talk people down from situations, like high situations. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I still try. The rogue delivers a swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target, dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense and movement speed unless the target passes a physical resistance check. Okay. All rogues have some understanding. Yeah, I need that. Definitely need that. And I think I'm gonna go with this. And I am a bitch, so I'm playing on casual. So I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a wuss. Like, I'm just gonna play on casual. Maybe after I finish all 3 games, depending on how long that takes, I can revisit this and we can try... I'm not gonna go to, like, it's either 0 or 100. So if I ever...
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Gross. And you, Arl Howe... Sorry. Was I brought here for a reason, and you, Arl Howe... Is your family here, Arl Howe, or... so you're not leaving until tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna be respectful, even though
My
he's a
son
dick.
Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
To what end? I'd like that. Thomas is a few years younger than I am. I have no interest in an arranged marriage.
As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt she'll be receptive, Howe. My fierce girl has her own mind these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Are you certain what's involved with such a task? I'll do my best, Father. Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus? Is that really necessary? I honestly want to play like... I'm not a lady. I'm just like my brother. I'm just like my dad type of person.
I'm
but also, I
certain
wanna
you'd
be
more than prove
romance,
yourself, but
so.
I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Let me talk to her, I'll convince her. If you don't send me, I'll kill you. That's not fair. I want to fight. Very well. I'll do what I think, or I'll do what you think is best.
I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region.
I'll try.
You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes?
No.
There's also someone
I'm
you
stupid,
must meet.
so I don't know.
Please, show Duncan in.
Daddy Duncan! Ah,
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors. They defeated the Darkspawn long ago. He said they were a small order and no longer important. Is there a reason I should care? They're an order
They
of
are the
great
heroes of legend,
or
who ended the Blights and
jeez.
saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Yes.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Hey, no need to get so grumpy about it. Think I rather like that idea, Father. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them? I have no interest in becoming a Grey Warden. Yeah.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle.
It's fair.
Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Absolutely.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus? Are you trying to get rid of me? But I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan, but I'm not done talking to you yet. Well...
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alrighty. I can have the option of talking to him still.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the
Never
Arl
mind,
and
I've
myself
realized.
alone.
May we speak later?
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
Look forward to it. I would prefer sooner. I was hoping you might test me for... Okay.
As
look
do I.
forward to it.
Until then.
Oh, he's so respectful. So I can't talk to... Oh, can I? I can possibly.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother,
Okay,
as I asked?
yes.
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
Okay.
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my darling daughter.
Oh.
I love you. And I trust you completely to carry on the Cousland name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear girl. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
Foreshadowing. Just a little bit. I'll go now.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Sounds good. Let's see if I can talk to Arlhal, and then I'll be on my way. I talk to literally everybody
Yes?
if I can. Your son is interested in me. I trust the delay with your men is nothing serious. I just want to wish you well, Arlhal.
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
Also, I just love that they got Tim Curry to play Arl Howe. If you don't know who Tim Curry is, he played as if you ever watched Annie as a kid, the original one, then he played as Rooster. He also played as Dr. Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror Picture Show. He played as Pennywise in the original It movies or TV series. He's just such a great actor, and I love him so much. I think he passed away in 2016. I could be wrong. Unless he's still alive. I just know that he was having a rough go of it the past couple years.
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that. I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh,
The
snap.
girl did ask, your
It's true.
lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion. Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
I think his son, by the way, is like 9 years old, so I think I'm like at right about being an adult, so like 18. I could be wrong. They never disclose how old you are, so.
In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies
Oh,
earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
Let's just see.
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
Oh, you can be a real dick in these games too. Sounds more serious than that.
Oh, perhaps. I shouldn't claim to speak for my son. His tastes are his own to decide. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way.
Yay.
If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
Don't hold your breath. Oh, I hate this guy. I hate Arl. Hate him. We'll see. I don't want to be a total dick, but
I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return. I thank you. That is
quite
unnecessary.
unnecessary. He's taken aback because I'm not gonna tell you guys. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so. Ooh, why are you running like that?
Done now. Are you happy?
Yay. Oh, a chest. Life
That about
stone.
wraps it up.
Weapon stand. Ooh, mace. I don't need a mace, but because I got my daggers. And there's another chest. Deep mushroom.
It is done.
Deep mushroom helps make poultices, so I will need that. I'm going to explore.
Good evening, milady.
Thank you. I appreciate it, my good sir. Oh, I can
Maker,
actually talk to her.
prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I'm gonna...
Please, child. Call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Could you answer a few questions?
I cannot.
Oh,
Many await my attendance before they march into the unknown.
fair
We
enough.
shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Okay. I just wanted someone to chat with. And there are so many codexes in this game and so much lore to it that I might just dedicate one stream to reading all the codexes if I get them all. So, but I can probably let you guys in on a lot of the lore I already know by playing all these games. And, you know, like, watching my dad play these games when I was growing up. But yeah. Yeah, there's nothing, no more sparklies. Oh, I need to see something. Because I don't want to have persistent gore on. Okay, that's not on. Save automatically. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Subtitles. Okay, sweet. They used it from last time, so I don't have to change anything. Sweet. It's like, sorry, you can't leave.
Done. Anything else?
See, if I wasn't a rogue, I wouldn't be able to unlock any of these. Oh. A hidden chest.
Finished. Now
Elf
what do you want?
fruit. Elf fruit. Me walking into doorways again. I always do that.
It is done.
Hold on. Need to adjust my headset. There we go. I have a mole on the top of my head and it gets irritated if things like press on it too much, so that's what my headset was doing. Chest! Deep
Done.
mushroom!
Anything else?
Nope. I'm a lady.
Good evening, milady.
Thank you. Nothing over here, just gross stuff. Hello?
Good evening, milady.
Thank you. Who's in here? Or what's in here? You see sparklies. Iron
That about
ring.
wraps it up.
I don't think there's anything else in here. Also, let me know if you guys see any sparklies like throughout the gameplay that I miss. I'll get to that in a second.
We will serve you while the Terran is away.
Okay. Jeez, she's so freaking loud.
We'll be up very late tonight so the Jarl's men can be given proper quarters.
By the way, in this realm or universe, elves aren't treated as nicely as normal humans. Dwarves really aren't, but dwarves are held... Okay, that's where I was. Dwarves are held at a higher rank than elves are, but still.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again. and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again? She was my nanny before she was the cook. Nan won't leave, and is just blowing off steam. She's always been like that, so why look at me?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Where is my mother exactly?
She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lady, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
Yes.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
'Tis true, my good friend.
Maker's breath. Are you certain? Can you imagine?
Do you not
me, a
believe
Grey
me?
Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
Okay, let's get her to stop screaming, because that is so annoying. Jeez.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
He's not a mongrel, he's a pureblood. Mabari, perhaps you should lock your larder tighter. I don't want to be rude, but at the same time, she disrespected the elves. No, this is not my first playthrough, and hello! I've played this 3 or 4 times through. I just have not gotten this ending before. I found out after, I think, my last playthrough, because I was a dwarf noble, and then there was an option, oh yeah, you can become queen, and I was like, what about make me queen? And then Alistair was like, you have to be royalty. I'm like, bro, I was like next in line for the throne in Orzammar, and he's like, Orzammar and the surface do things completely different, and I'm like, I'm mad at myself now. But so I'm going to try and romance Alistair and become queen, because that's how I do, and I want to do it. It'll be so much fun.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
I hate how everybody treats the elves.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Little tail wag. He's so freaking cute. I love him. Enough. You're a bad boy. Do you hear me? What a smart boy you are. Oh, yes, you are. Sit right there. I'm not putting up with this. He is a smart dog. I mean, Mabari are smart dogs.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
I am going to name him after my dog, Simi. So, if I can type right. Oh no. That is not how you spell Sammy. I don't want all capitals. I am so stupid. There we go.
Be careful.
Now's better than later. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? all right. I'll get on it.
My mom absolutely
killing
hates
rats.
like hearing
Hand
this in
over.
the background because it's like Baldur's
Now's
Gate where
better
it's
than
like,
later.
yes, my liege. Yes, my liege.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Maybe it was a coincidence. No.
Doubtful. Look at the garbage they got into. Your hound doesn't eat like that. He's much more finicky. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Bark spawn! Yes! Yes, I love it! Oh my gosh. Quartz. A sec. Iron ring. He's such a good boy. Ah. He's such a good boy. My dog Sammy's actually laying down right next to me, so. Ah, he's so freaking cute. I want all the dogs.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Yeah.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect
Whoops.
those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
He was being a good boy.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Lies. Lies.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
I'm glad I didn't, like, threaten her or anything, because I've done that in the past, and I'm like, great, now I feel like a dick for doing that. So. What's down
Done
here?
now.
I keep swerving, and I apologize. I don't mean to. Quartz. Sec. Blank vellum. Don't think. Oh no, there is a pile of sacks. Elf fruit. Alrighty.
Good evening, milady.
Thank you. Nothing in here. I don't think. Yeah. No sparklies that I can see. Jesus. I'm gonna give myself whiplash over here. Ah.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright. It is boring. Still the same master, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Sure, why not? Watch, I'm gonna screw this up hardcore.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
When was our line founded?
Well, records are vague, But the Kuslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
Yes.
Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Kusland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern. Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
Well, thanks for being a dick. Yeah, I don't advise insulting me, old man. I'm doing the best I can. Your lecturing does lead to yawning. It's your skill as a tutor, of course.
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils.
What does insouciance
You can look
mean?
that up later.
Yeah.
At any rate, your family has
I
held the
wanna look it
Tourneur
up.
of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Kusland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
Insouciance. Casual lack of concern. Indifference. Did not know that.
Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event. The Kuslands are ardent royalists now.
This
but at
definitely
that time,
helps get some of the lore,
Calenhad
too.
was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won. The history between the Kuslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation. During your grandfather's rule, of course, Orlais found it difficult to hold these lands. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Tourneur's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
We fought the house?
Your grandfather couldn't afford to lose Harper's Ford. In keeping the town, your family drove Orlais from its lands. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end the lesson.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans.
Like me?
Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Don't ask myself all this, why do you do this?
I'm not right. I love, like, all the different personalities and characters in these.
Good
Nope,
evening, my
that's
lady.
not what I wanted. Let me look at the books. History of Ferelden. Okay, no sparklies over here, but there is sparklies over here. History of Ferelden, Chapter 2. See, I can't even walk straight. I'm so stupid.
Good evening, my lady.
Thank you. I can't remember. Yeah, I've been in all of these. Okay, sweet. Just wanted to make sure. Go down here, I'm assuming.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Taking a break.
Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here.
Of course, right when I took a bite of a cookie.
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury. The Cairn, and perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lady. My lady is very kind to show us such lenience.
I mean, if no one's coming in, or no one's sneaking in, it's probably not how I should look at it, but it's all good in the hood. And then, yeah, treasury. Gotcha. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see. I didn't go all the way up there. Or up here at all.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
There were giant rats in the larder. Nan's head exploded. My hound ate the kitchen staff.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
Yep.
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk?
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
There you go.
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's
By
good
the
to
way.
see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Just like me and my D&D characters, I will flirt with anything and everything I can. So go soak your
And this
head.
is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your
Thank
ladyship.
you.
You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
Find a man like Dyron. Find a man like Dyron. There we go.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Donka's there.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
I'm going. You're right, I should go. Did you know there's Grey Wardens here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Yes, I have.
Nor I. And I do realize you didn't answer my question. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
I have a bad feeling about
As do
all
I.
this.
Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours. I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off. But we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you? It's in the Maker's hands now, and we must cope as best we can.
Let's do... Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority. Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long. If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
'Tis true.
Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
A lot of foreshadowing in all this, and I don't like it.
That about wraps it up.
No sparklies, that's upsetting.
Good evening, milady.
Thank you. Okay, that's his door. Okay, I guess not. I can go in Zeke's room. Nothing in the box. I think this one's my room. I could be wrong. And I can't get in there yet, so. All my exploring is done for.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Yes.
Oren, griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it. I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those Darkspawn myself.
True.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
You'll be missed,
If it's
brother.
any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Word from the south is that the battles
Sorry
have
if
gone
you can
well.
hear me munching.
There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two. Then the Isle's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be more useful.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
I'll try.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Fine. Oh, they're sparklies. Sparkles. Oh, I leveled up. I barely did anything. Gonna do this, this. Oop, cunning. Sure. Let's do that. And then I can get other abilities later on. Let's go to bed. Okay. I couldn't even get in my room before they were like, hey, you took too long. Let's go here. Everybody still doing okay? Having fun? Ugh. Dun dun dun. Warning, partial nudity. What's wrong, boys? Someone out there? I have had just about enough out of you today. Are you hearing rats again? Go after them already. I trust when my dog, like, starts barking like that. It stresses me out a little bit.
Help me! The castle is under attack!
Fuck you, man! Excuse me.
Alright. I'll get you a ladder. You can get off my back.
That was unnecessary, bro.
Got it. Now's better than later.
Let me get my chest.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst.
My
Are you
mother.
hurt? They never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
Plot twist.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose?
Of course they are.
Bastard.
Yeah.
I'll cut his lying throat myself.
Thank you.
Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Maybe he stayed up with Arl Howe.
We must find him.
Can you still handle a weapon, Mother?
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Let me get my chest first. And then loots. Lots of health poultices. Nice and 6 coins. Oh, and he leveled up. accept? Alrighty then. I think it was... No, it wasn't this one. Oh, it was.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Yeah, like...
How he's not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor Fergus. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Hate people. I hate people! So much! Oh wait, that's the way.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling.
Dagger, greatsword. Okay. Take
Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
It is done.
Deep mushroom.
Be on your guard. Now's better than later. Get your ladder so you can get off my back. Got it. Alright, alright.
Really quick.
Finished. Now what do you want?
She died too.
I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
No, oh, I was gonna say nothing
Done.
in here. Deep mushroom.
Anything else?
Here we go. Let's go fight some bitches.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
No, I can't hear fighting at all. It's totally not obvious. I don't want you in danger. Let's find an escape plan.
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first.
Yep.
The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Then let us be swift.
Okay. I mean, there's really... If there was a time limit, then everybody would be dead. But, I like exploring. Exploring's fun. And I get to collect everything, which is great too. My eye is doing a weird twitch thing.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lady. Here they come!
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, why does it sound like a wolf or something? Like there's another one back. Unless that's... Oh, wait, no, it's back there. I'll get on it.
And I shall do the same to Hal when I see him.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I love some of the things that they say. No. Dumb thing.
I'll get on it. It is done.
Effort. Sparkles. Health poultice.
right, all right.
Oh, okay. All right, all right.
Now's better than later.
Asshole.
I'll get on it.
What cook's making?
All right, all right. Got it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back. Now's better than later.
Let me collect things. Health poultice. I want to make my pack bigger at Ostagar then. I need all the monies I can get. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, they killed my teacher.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
That wasn't there before. Unless it was and I'm just blind. Ooh. Did I ever go in here before? I don't think I did. I don't think it was open.
Finished. Now what do you want? Got it. All right, all right. I'll get on it. I'll get you a ladder. You can get off my back.
To battle! We fight for our home! Come and face me if you dare!
All right, all right. Got it.
Kill the bastards! Go on.
Now it's better than later.
Okay. Well, I didn't need to do that. I think this was the treasury?
I can't do that.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzland family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hao's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
That about wraps it up.
Smart of me to explore first so I could have gotten this. Haha.
Done now. Are you happy?
Axe, short bow, scale armor, Kuzland shield, family sword, shield of high ever. Got all the stuffs. Now, I need to stop running into door dams.
I'll get you a ladder so you can get Alright, alright. Got it.
We're under attack!
How dare you! Come! Together we shall leave this place.
Oh, is it down here? Oh, I need to collect stuff. That's right. Collect! Get all the health poultices I can get. I'd rather have, like, especially like when I'm defeating the brood mother in Ostagar, then that's gonna be a pain in the butt. I figured out the strategy of killing her though, or it, them, because before I kept dying and I'm like, why am I dying so much? I'm not gonna walk in there yet. I'm going to explore more.
I see enemies ahead.
Yes.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back. Now it's better than later.
I will drive you around myself!
Over here!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Run you through!
More health poultices. I think I'm gonna go up and around if I can. Actually,
Now
no,
it's better than later. I'll get on it. Alright, alright. Got it.
How about you?
It's a good day to die. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Asshole.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, so. We'll collect things. Collect from the dead bodies. Health poultice. and the mage. Sometimes that's gotta happen. Gotta love it when... Oh, come on. It's gonna work in a second. Let's hope I don't die.
Bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive.
Whew.
I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Ah, bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Loot. Uh-oh. It's auto-saving.
Ball blast you!
I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
There we go. That's blocked off by fire. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to be going, but I don't want to go there. Now
Blast you!
I'll get on
Ball
it.
blast you!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. Alright.
You'll pay for this.
Now it's better than later.
No.
Can I get you a ladder so
Ball
you can get off
blast
my
you!
back?
coins. No, stop it.
Maker, help us all. We're going to die.
Maker, help us all. We're gonna die.
No, you're not. And if you do, then I'm sorry. I'm trying to help, okay? Trying to make things better.
Keep your wits about you.
Must get out. The soldiers have one.
Alright. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yay, level up! Like I said, this is on the PS3, so if it does, kind of, what is it? If it does lag, then that's why. I forgot what Frozen Lightning does. I'll have to check. I think I can throw it at someone, maybe. All of it is blocked off. Okay. Back up to... And that's where I was just at? Yeah. Okay. That's the right place, but... that was it, okay. Alrighty, let's go find my daddy. No, that's not Nan, okay. I was like, is that Nan? I don't know where Nan went. Maybe she was on the floor somewhere.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Baker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
We need to get you out of here. How did you get here? You can hardly move. I'll kill Hal. I'm pissed.
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine. Get up and let's go. Then we'll stay and defend you. Then we'll simply have to drag you out.
Ah, my darling girl. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
That he is now the Terran. Hal must have something planned for him too. You can. I'm trying to stay optimistic, even though I'm pissed.
Wish I could go.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together. Find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Terran is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Terran and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
I try. Are you going to help us, Duncan? I'm surprised you haven't already left. Thank you for saving my father. Yeah.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Are you talking about me? What about Sir Gilmore? What? No, I won't agree to any such thing.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal.
Yeah?
I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
What if Fergus
We will
is dead?
inform the king, and he will punish Hal. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, pup. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Mother, are you sure you want to do this? I won't let you sacrifice yourself. We can find another way we can fight. I love you both so much. I mean, my mother is just as stubborn as I am. So I'm not going to fight her.
Darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. You know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
It's supposed to be a sad moment, and then I'm just over here munching on cookies. 67 kills.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
I want to be respectful.
Your brother has already arrived with High-Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High-Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. We are all in danger, my friend. Nothing can be done until your brother returns, and that will not be until the battle is over. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do.
Meet my brother here.
All I can
Not
suggest
here,
is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Didn't realize things were going so well. You sound very confident of that. Let's say that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Thank you, sir. Oh, sorry, it's not a salute, it's a bow with the crossed arms. Ah. Why you gotta be stupid? Okay.
We've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very assured. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if he were not such a fool, do you think?
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you mean? What
Every
ritual?
recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
What do you need me to do? I need to find Fergus. And then I might be able to come back to these questions.
You heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact. Be patient. He will return.
Why is the ritual
The Joining
so
is
secret?
dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
What do you need me to do? Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Sir Davith and Sir Jory. I think it's just Davith and then Sir Jory.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Bork, bork. I don't think I ever explored up here before, other than, like, you know. I see sparklies! Elf fruit! It's just like, okay, we're not gonna show up, but that's fine. That works out. There's just so much to look at. So pretty. There's a sack! 2 sacks! Ooh, a beef bone? I think the gift mechanic in this game is so funny. Like, if you give an Alistair doll to Morrigan, then she hates Alistair, Alistair hates her, type of thing. So, but, oh, why didn't I see that chest before?
It is done.
But, if you get, there's a gift where you can give her an Alistair doll. You can also give Morrigan is a Maleficar, I believe, or an apostate. No, she's an apostate, because I don't think she uses blood magic. She might. I could be totally wrong. But, she's an apostate, which is an illegal mage. And so she, what is it? You can give her the Bible, basically. It's called the Chant of Light, or whatever. And you can seriously sit down in your camp and read it to her, which is so funny. I love it so much. Yeah, okay. I don't see any sparklies.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yep.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Okay.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army. but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for the Grey Warden named
Try
Elser.
heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about
Used to be a
Astrodon.
fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere to get
Quartermaster,
supplies?
he's just a bit to the northwest.
Where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
Circle of Magi is here.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
If you don't know, Tranquil are mages that pretty much have this, they get basically a magical rune, on their forehead or actually in their brain, and it prevents them from, having feelings, like doing any magic, it just makes them do their own busy work type of thing. I feel like it's worse than death. Because you have no feelings, you can't really do anything. You can be like, oh no, I'm scared, but you're not actually scared. You'll see a Tranquil, I'll talk to him in a minute, but...
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible. Go on, then.
I'll be on
Good
my
luck to you,
way.
then.
I did not move my character, but okay. These are the mages and the Templars.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Can I actually walk through? I can actually walk
The
through!
mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize, I'll go elsewhere. Let's talk to good old Wynne over here.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
'Tis
He's
true.
not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Kata.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting
Not
the
precisely.
king?
The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice? I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. At least it's something
Yes,
to ponder.
occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure.
Alrighty.
Should it find you,
I'm not gonna go over to him yet. I'm gonna go over to the quartermaster.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know.
That's
that pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Gotta love Davith.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need any
Oh,
help?
I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself. Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Off the record.
Let me know what you'd like.
This is all the stuff that I have. I should probably sell some of it. I probably don't need this. Probably don't need that one. I only need one of each. Yeah. And then I'm not gonna get anything yet, because a lot of it's expensive. Hi, Sammy. I only need one of these. I will get potions in a minute. Okay. Should probably buy some flasks in a minute, but... I don't need quartz, so... Probably don't need this. Probably don't need a mace. Let's just sell that. I'll sell the short bow. Probably don't need that. Let's just do that for now. There we go. Okay. There. It'll help in the long run. So.
That about wraps it up.
Ice arrows. Let's talk to Davith.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Excuse me?
Not a woman, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here? I wouldn't be here if I did. I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
Oh, I'll watch your back.
How did I know? How did I know?
That's me. Anyway, I
He's
expect
kinda
it's time to
cute.
get back to Duncan.
Just a
That's
little
where
bit.
I'll be if you need
Just a
me
little
for
bit.
anything.
Told you, I will flirt with anything and everything I see, if I can. Here's those tranquil
Welcome,
guys.
young woman. I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Chantry claims magic is sinful. I don't want to be a dick, so.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Sounds like a horrid practice. Perhaps they should tranquil all mages then. How is someone made tranquil? I feel badly for you. Let's talk about something else. How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
It should, let's see. I feel badly for you. Yeah, actually.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
I didn't even see my mom had texted me like an hour or so ago. She told me, she's like, love seeing your face, good game, love you all. That's so sweet.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is an enchantment exactly? Enchantment?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Interesting. I should go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, let's... By the way, I can't get that chest yet. I mean, you can see that it's locked. But I can do these.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
Nope.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you? Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert? I bet you're as innocent as the sunrise.
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night,
I don't know why I went
what else are you
southern.
gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Chill out, man.
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
I didn't find the key
I
when
swallowed
you were
it.
arrested.
But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
I'll see
Just
what I
ask
can
my
do.
guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Please don't excite yourself so.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
It's true.
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
They might.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I bet that was an enlightening conversation.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Love being silver-tongued. Oh, there's a chest.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Speaking of that.
Much obliged. May
I
Andraste
might
herself
order some
rain
food.
blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Take you.
Done. Anything else?
Sir Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
I am. Who are you? Excuse me.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I was not aware they permitted women to join the Grey Wardens. None of those I've seen thus far have been.
Is that a problem for you?
You obviously impressed Duncan, and that's enough for me.
Okay.
I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
Only it's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay. Gonna order food really quick. No biggie. And then it's gonna be really fast. Okay. Got that. There we go. Let's see. One second. Because then I could do this. Okay. Food has been ordered. Let's go talk to... What's Amy? Hi, Pupper. Let's talk to Loghain. Maybe he'll give us some information.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Tairn Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the
Just
brains
curious,
behind King
man.
Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
I should go. Tairn's inside.
He's
What is he
inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally,
What's going
I think the king should
on?
do what Tairn
I
Loghain
should've-
tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as
Sorry.
well here as we are.
I should have put it in our little girls group chat that I was streaming. But yeah, how's it going? Oi, my back?
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on then.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad I could at least lift your
Yes,
spirits
what is
a
it?
little bit.
Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
I'm not a Grey Warden yet. Yes, I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination you don't share. Yes, I've heard of that.
Marik respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marik would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet?
My father was the Tairn of Highever.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
Any other option would have made him angry, so... I don't think I can talk to the king.
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now. I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Tern feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny the Tern called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen? I didn't know Kaelin was married.
To the Tern's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go then.
As you wish.
See ya. Now let's go talk to my boy. My soon-to-be future husband.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your...
Like I said, I'm planning on getting the queen ending, so that's the only reason why I want to be with Alistair. I don't think I've ever... I've flirted with Leliana before, and I've flirted with Morrigan before, but I don't think... Oh, I've gone with Zevran, so...
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange man.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
No. Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Wardens, do you? Probably because we're too smart for you. I can handle myself.
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, but I've encountered big rats in a kitchen.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was that about? I look forward to traveling with you.
With the mage.
Let's see.
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Ah. Makes sense. You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Just let me get to the part where I can, like, flirt with you more. Alistair is kind of a cute lad. Not gonna lie. Oh, I keep swerving. Stop it. Thank you. Oh, wait, I forgot. Can I talk to the kennel master?
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick of darkspawn blood.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what do we need the Darkspawn blood for? Going to the wilds, isn't that dangerous? Surely you could have acquired some blood before now. It's part of the friggin' thing.
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're there now?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Oh, by the way, wanted to let you know, after, the conversation happened, then, I finally downloaded, Final Fantasy. I got it downloaded on my laptop, last night. So, but I do work tonight, so I unfortunately won't be able to, excuse me.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the
To be
wilds.
on call
The gate's
for
open
it.
for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
But, I mean, I might make my character and just, like, get the hang of things first, and then I can probably restart a character and do that. I'm gonna save after this thing saves. Just in case I die. I probably won't, but just in case. So weird. Save. Boom, boom.
Can't we just say shoe or something?
Got it. All right, all
Come on,
right.
hit him.
Got it. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. I'll get on it. All right, all right. Mercy! Got it. I'll get on it. That'll teach you.
Sounds so weird.
Now
I've never
better than
heard like
later.
that before. Yeah. I never heard. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Words. English. I don't know, mans. Wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. I will grab these wolf pelts. Let's go over here, because I know there's some stuff over here. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, there's bad guys. Normally they do. Maybe they won't. Maybe they're just changing it up last minute because they know I've played this so many different times that they're like, hey, you know all the ropes. Let's let something jump out at you. A letter. Letter to Jogby, the missionary.
Over here.
Wait, why are you walking that way, bro? There we go. Oh, look, Death!
Is that Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least. We don't have time for this. We can take you back.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Feel them, you dumbass. You sound like a coward to me.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay. I think the graphics were just being a little weird, but thought I saw sparklies. I see sparklies right there.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
What did he want with them? Or why did he want them? Jesus.
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all. Oh look, Darkspawn.
Yay.
What a surprise.
Gotta go for the archers first. Get out of my way. There we go. Haha.
Got it. Get you a I'll get on. Got it.
Sparkles! Lyrium potion. Vial of Darkspawn Blood. Acid Flask. That helps in the future. With bosses and shit. Lyrium. If you didn't know, Lyrium is like, mana. Or mana, however you want to pronounce it. I just realized there's sparkles up here that I forgot. At the very edge. It's elf root, I think. I'm assuming it's elf root. Death root, sorry. Sammy, you made yourself stuck. Come on. Jump over. Jump over. Dude, you're gonna break things. Come on. Come on. Jump over. Jump over. Good boy. Okay. There's so many cords, like, that I have to connect with the PS3 to PC, and my dog decided... my dog decided to, he wanted to get stuck behind all the cords. I don't know why. He's just a dingus sometimes.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
I'll get on it. Can I get you?
Oh, I didn't mean to press that one. Shit.
As you wish.
It's weird how some people say mana. I was just realizing that. It's weird. There's gonna be some genlocks that pop out of nowhere.
Finished. Now what? What do you want?
Darkspawn. Yep. You could hear him. You're not very sneaky. Rigby's Last Testament.
Done now.
As I said earlier, I am not going to read all the codexes because there's so much to read in those codexes at the moment, but maybe when I have like a lot of them or half of them, whatever, then I will read those. Quartz, wood crate, small shield. Running into trees is fun. I think it's over here. I wish I could jump on things. That would just make this game so much easier. Don't eat me, please. I'm just coming up to attack you. No. Hey, level up! Yay! I win! Nope.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Indeed.
I didn't want to talk to you. Go away. I wanted the archer. Yeah. Like, it would just be so much easier. Ouch, fire.
I'll get on it.
Too close for comfort.
Now's better than later. Got it.
Hidden cache. Take the lockbox to Jeddah. There we go. I don't think there's any other sparklies. Except for those sparklies. I can sell those. I didn't even see that sparkly. More elf fruit. Just skipping along. I don't like you, go away.
No end to these blasted things.
Just give me sparklies. Deathroot extract. I'm rich. I'm telling you, I'm rich.
You can get off now. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off
Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I think I'm gonna turn it off after I do the joining ceremony or ritual. But we'll see, because I have food that I need to eat that I ordered a little bit ago. Saving automatically. Shit's about to hit the fan.
Twisted creatures.
Gotta get the emissary, because he sucks ass.
Now's better than later. Alright.
Come on.
I
Just
see
die.
a trap. Now's better than later. Got it. I see a trap.
Oh, okay.
I see a trap.
Get the emissary!
Get you a ladder. Now's better than later.
There, now I can get all the other small ones.
Alright.
This part takes forever.
Let me go around. Haha! I said let me go around. I should have just disarmed them, but you know, it's fine. They're more just inconvenient. Wait, there we go. Missed all of them. Dead Foot Soldier. A lot of stuff from him. Oh, why? You
Now's
weirdo.
better than later. I'll get you a ladder. You can I'll get on it.
There's gonna be more guys. Move, Alistair, you weirdo. More guys over here once I grab the sparkly. Yeah. Let's walk around a little bit.
Alright.
They have a shadow. I don't use the shadow thing. I might change it to normal because these things are going a little too easy. But the last time I did normal, then everybody was dying so fast, so... And then I get to fight a demon up here. I think it's up here. Aha. Right there. See a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile. Demon!
Got it. So you can get off my back. Now
This is immune to my dust. I think after this, I guess, level of stuff, then I'm gonna change it to normal. It just seems too easy, man. I mean, I know I did it to myself, but it's just too easy. Saving on its own again. I get to fight some bitches.
Darkspawn! Kill them all!
Let's kill the big guy. A lot of stuff. Okay, no sparklies there. Sparkles. Any sparkles over here? Nope, no sparklies. Warden's cache.
Well, well. What have we here?
Mommy Morrigan!
Are you
She's
a
hot.
vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Yeah, I'm gonna be nice.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse.
I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes.
Swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Dumb men. I'm just kidding. These men are dumb. I guess it's okay to be a little paranoid.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
I'm no fool if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what to believe. I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous. I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? What? It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
I need to stop. I've played this game way too many times.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago.
Yes.
I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing.
I love her
Or perhaps
riddles.
they realize nothing.
She's also a crazy
Oh, do not
old
mind
woman.
me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
She's very reluctant. If you guys haven't seen this, you're in for a handful for the joining ceremony or ritual. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'll probably do the joining ritual and then the cutscene after that, and then I'm not gonna talk to him yet. I need to take this to the Kennel Master.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
In fact, I have one with, yeah.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
It's always a troubling time, but yeah.
You're very generous. Thank you for your help.
I could have
Perhaps we
gotten...
won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
I could have gotten more silver, but at the same time, then should be okay.
That about
I have a key now. I have a flask. I'm good. How are you, Ozzy?
wraps it up.
I'm just about to do the joining ceremony. So, or ritual, whatever you want. I keep calling it a ceremony. It's a ceremony of sorts. Sammy. My dog perked his ears up
So
when
you
I said
returned
that.
from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yes, I have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and
There was a
her
woman
mother.
at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Oof. Well, kick it right back. Just be like, fuck you, COVID.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become
I
what we
remember
are.
having COVID. COVID
Fate
sucked.
may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
I should
Why
have
all
taken
these
the
damn
armor.
tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
That was a weird sound. I swear, I'm the bravest one here, and I'm a woman!
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood. and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Stop
As the
being
first
a
Grey
wuss.
Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Yeah.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith,
Hell yeah.
step forward.
You got this, Davith! I believe in you!
Maker's breath.
He's possessed.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
He's such a wuss.
I am sorry.
And if Duncan can kill him like that easily, then that means Jory wasn't a good fit anyway.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
Oh, I got chills from it. It's
How do you
always so
feel?
good. The pain, it was unbelievable.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King.
What kind of meeting?
The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Sounds good. Oh yay, we both leveled up. Level 5. I might add some more. Oh, I can put one in Constitution. Let's go with this one. And this one. And Good old Sammy boy. Oh, I like that. They're both good, but I like the howl. I'ma race him. I'ma beat him. Haha, I win. End of the game. No, I'm just kidding.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from High Ever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order.
Sometimes I just want to punch Loghain in the face. Like, I can see where he's coming from with maybe Cailan's being a little immature about things, but at the same time, like, I just wanna punch him sometimes.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
No, I don't want to be a dick, so...
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much.
I don't want to be
truly
too
wise?
much of a dick.
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
Dun, dun, dun.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where is the Tower of
The
Ishal
tower is on the
exactly?
other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Should be easy enough. I didn't even see the first option. When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Of course we're in danger, but...
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
I love Duncan so much. I think he's one of my absolute favorite characters. Oh my gosh, thank you Southern for the follow! You're awesome! I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. Hello, fellow human! Or person, not human. Reading that out loud, it makes me think of, what's it called? Where the dude from Princess Bride goes, marriage is what brings us together today.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
You're so sure. It definitely makes me think of the Battle of Helm's Deep from the second Lord of the Rings. Oh, thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you.
Archers!
Oh, it's just so good. So good.
For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower
Yeah,
of Ishal.
exactly. Alrighty. Oh, it's vibrating. But, I am going to have to cut it off there. I know it's super exciting, but, I gotta start getting ready for work, eat some food. Gotta love graveyard shifts, but yeah, so, it was awesome for everybody who came out to watch. I love you guys so much. And I am, as it says up at the top, I am trying to get to 30 followers by the end of the month. So let's try to do that. Maybe if I can get to 50 followers, in the next, couple weeks or so, then I might dye my hair. You guys, I'll say whoever is the 50th follower, I will let you choose the colors. So, but still gotta let this fade a little bit. But yeah, so I gotta cut it off there, and it's just so good. It gives me chills every time. I love this game so much. I've played through the second one once all the way through, but that's about it. But I will definitely be playing this next week on Saturday around the same time. Let's see. My schedule is Tuesdays I'm playing like a lot of indie kind of puzzle games or stuff like that. Super like not popular games, but like very games that are coming out of the woodworks type of thing. And then Thursdays I will be playing Assassin's Creed, the first one, and until that's done, then I'll be playing the whole series. Same with Dragon Age. So if you guys want to definitely like recommend certain games, I can try and get those. But thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight, or morning, whatever time it is for you guys. But thank you so much, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye. Let me change this really quick.